Hi guys, Steve here. In this video I'm going to show you how to make the biggest base in Dune. Twice as big as you normally would build one, and not using any vertical fief extensions. Then I'll be giving you a tour of this base. And if this video is helpful, please like, subscribe, click the bell notifications on all and share with your friends. Thank you. Now you'd normally find a nice piece of land where you'd want to build, then put your advanced sub-fief console down. You might even hold down Control and scroll your mouse wheel so you build it in the air, so you can build the foundations underneath it. Then go to the corner of your claim and build the foundations as close to the edge as you can to get the biggest space for your base possible. Do one right in the corner. Then you can build a square in your land and then fill the foundations in. I wanted to build this one on pillars, as I wanted to let people pass underneath me, and creating just a box on the ground might give you the most space, but it's a bit boring and I wanted to try something a bit different. But because I'm on an uneven slope, and my base is on pillars, this is the maximum height you're able to build your base. Then from a vehicle ramp up to inside, it's still huge, and you've got space to put everything you want. But why do something when you can do the biggest and best of something? Even if you put your fief console down and built your base, you're still able to make your base higher. It's hard to see here, but you can just make out green lines underground. That's because this fief console is in the centre of a box. So when you place a console on the ground, you're only using half the height, half a box of a territory you could use. You have the empty land, and let's say that's a fief console, and that's all the territory you're able to build in. You're only able to go up half the height. Then if we remove the land the base is built on, you can see that half our territory is underground and unused. So what you want to do is build or move your fief console high up off the ground, so you get access of your full cube of territory. Then you can build your base twice as high without any vertical extensions. And it's better to have this much room than it is to have half the space. And you can do this before you even unlock vertical extensions. And it doesn't even cost you anything extra. To get the fief console higher, you can build the floor you want to place it on before your base is even finished. I'll place it on that floor and then my build space is twice as high. So you can either destroy the console or just move it. Then make your way up to that floor. Find the right position where it's not being blocked. Place it down. And your base space is now twice as high. But as you can see, it's at an angle and not aligned up to my base. So I'm going to remove that. And what you want to do when you're placing it is to put it in the same place again. But use the green box lines of the territory on the right. And align those up with the floor of your base. There we go, the line is now aligned up with the roof of a building. Then find the area where you can place a console down. And your territory area is perfectly aligned up with your base now. Or if you already built your base on the ground and want extra height, you can delete or remove a fief console. Then go in your base. Go to where you want to place it. I'm going to fit it in the corner. I'm just going to place it here quickly so I can show you how to align it again. We go down, everything's misaligned and the end of the building's being cut off. We've got a big waste of space there. So you want to position yourself somewhere where you can see the territory lines. There you go, there's green lines there. Then rotate it, hold Alt and scroll the mouse wheel. And you can see the green line is now aligned with a base wall. Place it down. Then go down, put your building tool on. And check that your entire building is within the fief territory. As if it's not, it won't get shielded from the sandstorms. Right side is... Let's check the back. Yep, that's in as well. Just have an object so I can see it being placed. Check the left side. Yep, all that's in. We gained lots of space above so we can build many floors. Oh, and let's check the bottom. That's where the cube of your territory ends. Make sure your base foundations are within it so it'll be safe. And that's how you get the most out of your building space. Right, let me give you a tour of my base. I only had a weekend to play and build this. Because the building's pretty easy, I managed to build this all by myself. Even though it could be used as a big guild base. I could have got extra floors if I just built a box on the ground, but that would just look boring. So I built it on pillars so people can pass underneath. And it will give them shade so they don't get sunstroke. And because of that, you can still harvest the material nodes underneath it. So I can get a steady flow of resources. I've got a good view where I've positioned. That's a ramp up. I ended up putting sides on it. Which do you prefer? This version or just the ramp? And if I got my speeder bike, I put doors and a little opening down here. So the public can hide there if there's a sandstorm coming. Look at that, I'm being community minded as I've given it public access. Right, let me give you a tour of the inside. I've concentrated more on the outside, but I've filled in the inside a little bit. Right, we go up the ramp. I enclosed it to make it more menacing, like you're going into a trap. Then we come out in a sand bike bay. And we've got the workstations to the right. A hint, that's more than enough to give you as much water as you can possibly need. Let's fill it up with blood. I've been hunting NPCs. Empty the rest in this one. Okay, we've got a water storage to the left. 2 refineries, one for copper, one for iron. Fabricator storage. Repair and recycle. More storage. Refinery. 3 power stations. Now we've got all this side we can build. Now here, if somebody walks up a ramp and tries to get in, I can open this hatch and tell him to go away. Or shoot down at them. Close that. And then we've got all this side to build as well. I built all this with the tier 2 blocks. And I did all the walls as windows as I wanted loads of light to come in. And then we go upstairs. Now we have the office area. And away up to the bedrooms. Like I say, I've not filled this in yet inside. We've got a walkway around the building. Nice view. It's also shaded from above. And I can look all around, see what's going on. You could have extra stations up here if you wanted. Got skylights. Then upstairs to the bedrooms. I've only furnished one of them, but if you're playing with multiple people, it's always good for each person to have their own room and their own storage boxes in there, so people don't keep nicking your best equipment. Then we've got a spare bedroom in the middle. Only got a bed. Then we've got another main bedroom here, it's empty. Devs, you need to put in a remote keypad so I can open and close those skylights. I can put more bedrooms down this side if I wanted. Let's go back downstairs. Back to the middle floor. Then back down to the main work area. Then when you want to leave, get on your sand bike. Take the quick exit out. You don't get any fall damage. You can carry on doing your missions. And that's how you build the biggest base. If this video is helpful, please like, subscribe if you've not already, and click the bell notifications on all to get notified when I upload next, and share it with your friends if you think they'll like it or help them out. Thanks for watching, and check out the other videos at the end. Goodbye.